Good morning, everyone. So, as I said in the caption, I'll jump onto the topic straight away. Uh, this basically is a piece of information that impacts the entire nation. And at the end of this video, I will be posing certain questions, and those questions can act as a litmus test for integrity of all the political alignments establishments. So first I'll share two pieces of information with you, and then I'll pose questions. I hope this is not going to be a very long video. So the first piece of information is, you all know about political funding. All these political parties receive their funds through various means, like individuals contribute, corporates contribute, and there are multiple means of collecting funds for these uh, political activities, which is fine, which is very much required, because if you are a political establishment, you will need money in order to carry your activities and uh, you know uh, to promote your thought process or your plans about the country. So that's absolutely fine. Collecting funds is nowhere anything that should concern us. But what is concerning is the next two pieces of information that I'm going to share with you guys. The first one is, as per the report analyzed by an association called ADR, which is basically Association of Democratic Reforms. They analyze the financial data of all the political parties. So as per their analysis, for the year 2019-20, 67% of entire political funding done in our country was from unknown sources. Unknown sources here means the funding which was done by either electoral bonds or by people wherein the source has not been disclosed. So 67%, almost 70% of the entire political fund that was collected in that financial year. So that's one part of the information. I'll come on to the explanation a little later. Second part of the information is, uh, there is an act called FCR, which is Foreign Contribution Act. It was established in the year 1976, and the entire fund collected through foreign resources was subjected to scrutiny by a audit department, which now has been exempted. Uh, on 6th of February, there was an amendment done to this act, and now the foreign funding is not subjected to any scrutiny. And interestingly, this was passed in the parliament unanimously. So there was no discussion, there was no opposition. All political parties agreed to it, and it was passed. So, coming on to the questions. Question number one: why a political party should receive a fund from a unknown, undisclosed source? Is that not a potential opportunity for or political parties to get into activities which are not required, or which are not very, you know which are not very wanted? I was thinking of choosing the word. So if me being a political party, if I receive a fund from a source which I am, or the source is not willing to declare, what does that mean? That means that money has come for some particular purpose. It's a potential investment done, and that to an undeclared investment. And you all can understand what a undeclared investment means, what it's really meant for. Second is, why would all political parties agree that there is no scrutiny required of uh, foreign contribution in these political funds. So this tells us that if a political party is thorough on integrity and is working honestly, the party should not be opposing any scrutiny. Okay, they are collecting funds, they are spending those funds for various political activities, which is fine. What is the harm in declaring it, and what can be a possible reason of agreeing to not declaring it or not having any scrutiny to it? So as far as I think, whatever political regime, whatever political party, whatever political establishment you tend to support or you align yourself with, this is important to ask a question to that political establishment. Why would they want the political funds to be not declared properly, or in mathematical terms, why not 100% of the political funding should be disclosed and declared properly? And this can be done very easily in today's world of digital payments method. It's damn easy to do if one intends to do it. And second is, why would they want the foreign contribution to be not declared? So these two questions, if you guys think, I'm sorry for the interruption, if you guys think these are legitimate questions and you would want to ask your political alignments or your political establishments that you support, you would want to ask these questions, help me in forwarding this question, this video to the level, so that it reaches to the highest levels of those political alignments, and their responses will surely tell us whether they are integrally intact or not. The whole intent, the whole idea of posing these questions is to, get to a level where our entire political structure, where our entire political system comes to a transparency of 100%, and that will put a stop to lot of funding that goes into unwanted activities. So every political party blames other political parties of running a propaganda, investing money into creating false narratives. All that will stop if the funding as well as the expense done by all political parties is made 100% transparent. So if you think this is a legitimate question, please help me with sharing this video and letting it go to the levels it should go. And once I see legitimate response to this video, I have a solution in place how we can ensure that this entire political funding and the expenses made can be 100% transparent. It is possible. There is a well chalked out plan, and I'll come out with that plan if I see this video reaching to the right levels and gathering right response. So thank you for your time. We'll surely continue this discussion once I see responses to these videos. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.